What's up, guys? Who is bored tonight? Hello. I haven't been on live in forever. I was bored and I figured I would jump on and see if anybody wanted to talk about anything. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Aw, I missed some of you guys. Hello, Jess and Amanda. If you have a question, just ask it. Yeah, everybody's getting bored. I'm bored. I'm tired of watching movies. I'm even tired of playing video games, which that is very, very crazy. Are you single or are you in a relationship? Now, come on. You know I don't want to talk about that. I look great? Well, I appreciate that. I'm very tired. I think I look pretty rough. You can see I haven't slept. I got luggage. What's wrong with my neck? I've been scratching it like the last 5 minutes. I don't know why. It's super red. It's irritated. Very itchy. Maryland lockdown is annoying. Every lockdown is annoying. Looking to get an Oculus. Have you tried it? I have not, but my old roommate, Chris, who was on B90, he moved out. He finally got his own place. I think he bought his son an Oculus for Christmas, but I have not gotten to try it out yet. Why haven't I slept? Because I work 7 days a week, usually 15 to 18 hours a day. I'm a workaholic. Oh, look who's in. Glitterbug, and say hello to Erika. Me and Erika are buddies. Love the purple paint. It's not purple. It's actually not. You know what? I painted this room based on that painting right there. You see? It's like a, I don't want to say cobalt. It's a blue. It's not purple. But I designed the whole room around that one painting because I liked it so much. Will you go live with Big Ed? That would be a negative Ghost Rider. I don't really care for fucking Big Ed. Please tell us you and Veronica will be back on Pillow Talk. Well, listen, here's the thing with Pillow Talk. For one, I can't talk about whether I'm going to be on or not, but I will say this. Thank you guys so much for being so supportive. You guys have been way more supportive about me on Pillow Talk than me on B90. And me and Veronica love doing Pillow Talk. It's very natural for us because we Pillow Talk shows even when we're not being filmed. But if you really enjoy us on Pillow Talk, the best thing you can do is to write a post or write a message to @TLC on Instagram and tell them that you want to see more of me and Veronica. We would appreciate that because we want to stay on for as long as possible. What color should I paint my living room? I'm not good at that. You and Erika on live would kill it. Well, Erika is welcome to jump in my live if she wants to. I haven't talked to her in a few days. Guys, to be honest, I can't ever figure out how to invite people. Erika, if you know how to do it, and if you're still in here, if you want to jump on live, I don't know. It's not. Let's see here. I might have figured it out. Since Erika's on the big show, I don't know if she's allowed to jump in a live with me or not. Shane, he's doing all right. He's going through some personal stuff. What up?
Is this working? Oh my god, hold on 1 second.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Ah!
Uh-oh, she left. Maybe we had some problems. Somebody said, why did me and Veronica break up? That's a very long story. You guys would be bored with that story. Let me see if I can get Erika back in here. Hold on a second. What the fuck? I always can't figure this out. Hold on. Okay. Hey, Trinity, how are you? Hello, Canada. I love Canadians. Okay. What's
Hi!
up? Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I just got back from my friend's house.
What time is it there?
It's 1 p.m.
Oh, shit. It is 11:40 p.m. here. So how's things been going? Are you excited about the tell-all?
No.
No?
No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting.
It's
But
really good. It's really good. I've gotten to see most of it. It's oh my god,
do
it's
they
crazy.
do pillow talk for the tell-all? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
So you guys react to it?
yeah. They do
That's
pillow talk for so long. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Okay, so you've seen it? Oh my goodness, that stresses me out.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've seen all of it, but I've seen a lot of it, and it's definitely. I don't want to talk about it because obviously, you know, it's we're not supposed to talk about. I don't want to slip up and say anything, but I will say that if you guys like tell-alls, this is a good tell-all for sure.
I'm nervous.
Hey, show us your earrings.
These ones?
Yeah, what is on that? Just two random
It's
girls?
no, it's Kath and Kim. It's like a Australian TV show. It's funny.
Okay.
So people might know what it is. I think there's an American adaptation to it, maybe.
Well, listen, guys, you guys know that I'm a big entrepreneur, and is starting her own Etsy store, which you
Yeah.
guys, is it up yet?
Yeah, but I put everything that I have on there and it's gone already. So.
You know what? When me and you were talking about it the other day, I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, "There's no way you're gonna be able to make that stuff fast enough." But she makes earrings and I guess other sorts of jewelry.
Yeah, mainly earrings, but I think sometimes like I'll be making them and one of them will break or something, so I'd like make it into a necklace with the remaining one.
But it's really cool stuff, guys. What's the name of your Etsy page?
It's literally just glitter bugging.
Glitter bugging. That's your brand too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys should definitely check that out, and if you can buy something, I mean, it sells as soon as she lists it, but you know, I'm all about trying to help out small business, and she's a young girl. I think is very admirable, trying to.
I have to show you. I'm really excited.
Yeah, for sure.
I made some. I'm about to go to Tasha's studio, like the boob plaster girl. She does like a stitch and bitch every week where we go and we just like do crafts and like there's like 5 people there or whatever. And I have these guys that I'm gonna finish tonight while I'm there. I just like pack them.
You look so cute with your glasses.
My glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always forget to wear them. Yeah, it's okay. So I have these guys. These are gonna be really cute when they're done.
Oh, yeah.
And then
now, do you ship to the U.S. or no?
I do. All the orders I've had have been to the U.S.
What's that costing you in shipping? That's gotta be a ton.
It's like $30 Australian, so about 20 US, which isn't bad for international shipping, really. But
okay, well, I want to buy something, but I want it signed.
Oh, you want it signed?
I want it
signed. Sign the back of the earring.
Yeah, not for real, because I'm not gonna wear it, but I'll put it in a shadow box and hang it on my wall.
These guys. I'm so excited. I'm very excited. I just like got a fan actually bought me a bunch of like new cutters and stuff and shipped it to me. So I can have like new shapes for the earrings, which I'm really like excited about.
Cool. So, you know, like every couple of months we do a charity auction, which kind of got fucked up this past one by Corona. But whenever this is over, we're going to do another one. And I want you to commit right now to donating a pair of earrings for.
Oh my God, of course.
Okay. All right. So you guys will have that to look forward to.
Pair, like half and half.
Yeah. But it's got to be like a limited edition. Like you only made one pair like this.
Yeah. Well, most of mine are one of a kind, so it works out well. But
okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be cool.
I'll send Veronica some as well because
Veronica's in Miami. Unfortunately, her grandmother's about to pass away, so her and Chloe had on an emergency flight to get down. So yeah.
Yeah.
Not looking too good, but. You know, if any of you are religious, please pray for Veronica's grandmother. She's a very good woman. I knew her and met her many times when me and Veronica were a couple because we would travel to Miami a lot. But grandmother's a really good woman. But she's old. She's in her 90s. So.
Yeah. Oh, well, when you give her a big cuddle for me.
In respect to your contract and stuff, how's things on the relationship front?
I mean, I don't know what I can say.
You can't answer it. Don't answer it. I understand.
Yeah, I mean, what you've seen on 90 Days pretty much like accurate, you know. It's
Cool.
I think we only have one episode left, right? So not much else could really happen.
So look,
or can it?
me and you talked about this privately, because I people think I'm lying. Like, I'm friends with very few people from 90 Day, but me and Erika talk at least once or twice a week on WhatsApp. And I asked you this, but I think it would be interesting. So when a woman is bisexual,
Yeah.
You don't pick whether or not you want to date a man or a woman. You just, whoever you meet that you have chemistry with, it doesn't, you just kind of take sex out of the equation.
Yeah. So like sometimes people say like, oh, well, if you're dating a man right now, like, does that mean that you're not bi anymore? And it's like, no, like that's not really how it works.
Right.
Like that's still, it's a part of my identity. It doesn't just like go away because like of who I'm like with at the time, or like if I'm seeing a girl or if I'm seeing a guy. Like if I'm seeing a girl, it doesn't mean I'm gay. Like whatever. It's just like, it's just a part of your identity, and you don't really go like.
Wait,
I'm
somebody
again.
we've got a comedian in the room that I actually find humor when people try to make fun of me for being gay. Jonathan L. Glenn, that was actually a pretty comment. I'll let you slide on that one because it was funny.
Oh, I didn't see it. Let me
yeah. They think that I'm asking you about being bi because they're just convinced that I'm gay or bi. So, you know, but I just think it's a very interesting subject, and you're open enough that you'll talk about it without being offended. So that's why
absolutely.
I thought that, you know, other people in the group may find that fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like sometimes people just don't know, and that's the thing. And it's like there's no use in getting upset or angry with someone if they just don't know, because then you can tell them and it's fine. It's when you tell someone and then they're like, no, but like, you know, that it's offensive.
So, have you dated more women or men?
Well, I actually have only had 3 like relationships in my life. One of them obviously was Steph.
Right.
And then I dated a guy for like 2 years, I think. And then obviously there was the like on and off thing with the other girl who like I kind of have committed to not like saying her name or explaining too much about it, because it's very complicated, and it's like people have a lot of questions about it, and it's very hard to explain it properly.
Yeah.
And
so
it's like
I'm
I
going to
tried to
ask you a
explain
really
it, and
personal question.
Yeah, so it's like.
Are you guys ready? Are there any of the 90 Day gossip groups here, because they'll have a field day with it? But I'm genuinely curious, and you don't have to answer again. You know how I am. I'm just asking. Who's better in bed, men or women?
Well, if you get a guy that's like really good, then you know, it's just like women know women's bodies, you know. So it's like
true. Okay.
But also, wait.
It's just.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. No, but it's just completely different. It's like comparing apples to oranges, right?
Yeah, it's 2 different things, and like, you know, yeah, women know women's bodies, but if you get a knows a woman's body well, like I feel like if you are with a guy for a while, then it's better because then they learn, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone just said men don't know where the clit is.
Now, I have one more question that may seem very stupid, but when you're entering a relationship with a woman,
mm-hmm.
Is it always like you see with gay men a lot of times that there's one feminine man and one more masculine man?
Okay.
So, as far as gender roles with 2 women, how do you kind of distinguish how that works?
Well, this is so funny because we're going back to like the seminar with Ash. No, it's like I don't
mean it in a sexist way. I just mean like, you know, like for example, somebody's opening the door for somebody. Like, that's a man thing, obviously.
Shouldn't be like there's not like a person that's supposed to do that. You don't just like. There's not like a man or a woman in a relationship, and even in a male-female relationship, there shouldn't be a man and a woman like in terms of who does what for who, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
but see, I'm a Southern man. Like, we open doors for women. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and that's
Like,
fine.
even
Like, that's
strangers.
lovely. But also, like, there's women that do that, but it doesn't mean that they're masculine just because they do that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure. That's not what I was implying. I was just wondering, like, I don't know, like, is it just split down the middle? Like, there's no, I don't know how to say it politically correct, and I'm scared to say it wrong, and people be like, oh my God, like, but do you take turns driving, or does one person always drive? Like, I'm just thinking little things like that, like where I'm from the South. So like the man always drives, the man opens the doors, the man cuts the grass. Like it's a very, like it's not about being sexist or like a woman's place. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's just like we have certain manners. And I was just wondering that if you have two women, how that's handled.
I mean, there's no real like role. It's just like you can do nice things for each other, and it doesn't mean that like one person is like, the masculine one or the feminine. It's just like, oh, I'm gonna do this nice thing for you. It's not, and it should be the same in like like an opposite sex relation, like a hetero relationship. Sorry, my brain is always. It should be the same. It should be like, if I'm like dating a guy, I'll still like do like things that like guys are supposed to do. Like I'll still open the door for them or like whatever, and like I probably wouldn't date a guy that would be like, oh, I'm not going to do the cleaning because you're a woman. Like it's just not a thing to me. I don't think that roles are.
All right, let me say something real quick. I see a lot of immature children in the chat that think that it's dumb questions. If you don't like it, leave the chat. Like, I'm genuinely interested. I've never had a bisexual friend, so again, these are questions.
An interesting comment just here, and this is not meant at all to be like offensive at all, and I don't think that they meant it offensively, but someone said you bedazzle guns and get your nails done, you do not follow traditional gender roles either. So like some people might argue that means that like you're not the masculine, like, and that doesn't matter.
No, for sure. I'm not saying, I'm just saying traditionally, like from where I'm from, being North Carolina, like I buy the flowers.
Okay. Well, I bought flowers for stuff, but that doesn't mean that I'm the masculine one. Like, it's
right.
And
that's what I'm asking.
Nice,
so with two females, so you both buy flowers.
Yeah. It's like, it's
okay. Then simple enough. Yeah. I was just curious about little details like that. Like if I'm in trouble, I'm sleeping on the couch. The woman doesn't. So either one of you can
like
the couch.
if there's, and it's the same. Like when Steph and I were filming, I don't think this is like a behind the scenes thing. It's not really a spoiler, but it's like I left and we didn't sleep in the same hotel room like at all. And that was like, it's not a gender role thing. It was just like, it just happened. It doesn't mean that like, oh, I'm the man because I'm leaving, or like, whatever. Like it just happened.
Do you feel like one of you and Stephanie's issues was that you were both trying to be in control?
I mean, I honestly wouldn't consider that I was like trying to be in control of anything. I was just kind of like trying to figure out the next step, and I think that's fine. I think sometimes it can seem like I was like pressuring or whatever, but Steph and I talked after everything a little. Obviously, like all the cast members, even if they're not together, they've spoken at some point, and kind of like discuss the fact that I wasn't pressuring anyone. And that's...
Well, editing helps make that appear more,
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just, it's a tough spot. I mean, obviously we have contracts and stuff, but yeah, in terms of gender roles and like who sleeps where and who does what, it's like, that doesn't need to be any of that. You can just be like, oh, I want to buy flowers because I want to buy flowers, not because I'm the man and I should buy flowers. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I wanted to show everybody the pillow dog. Sorry. Yeah. I'm listening.
No,
but again, I'll say this, like, the show hyper focused around sex with my story. Like they made it look like that every day, that's all Jennifer and me were talking about was sex, when realistically it's editing. Like, they can do a lot with everything. So they made you look like you kept wanting to have sex, and Steph was like backing off. But I know from my experience, that's not what's going on.
Yeah. I honestly, like, it was never about sex, like, ever. I mean, obviously it was like something that was miscommunicated or what, like a little, you know, and that's not like, I'm not saying stuff's bad or anything for that, you know, it's whatever, but it was just like a miscommunication, and it was just kind of focused on a little more than what it needed to be, I guess.
See, you're like me. You don't want to say anything bad about her, and that's
No,
all I
no,
have.
not at all, not at all. Like, I'm not about the drama. Like, no, and it's the same. Like, if anyone, no matter what, if someone treats me well, if someone treats me badly, like whatever, I'm never gonna like leave a relationship and talk badly about someone ever. It's just not who I am as a person.
It's not who I am either. I say the nicest things about my ex, even when they don't deserve it.
And I'm sure that like people, I mean, people would see. I get a lot of comments on my stuff, and you would too, I guess, like when your season was on. I get a lot of comments in my stuff about Steph, and Steph probably gets a lot about me. I try to delete them. I try to like not enter into it and like be nasty or rude or anything. But it's hard to keep up with sometimes. Like, it's really hard.
So how many people a week are you having to block right now? Because during my season on B90, I was literally probably having to block about 200 to 400 people a week, and that's no exaggeration.
Honestly, I don't get a lot of hate, like,
because you're so lovable.
Like,
I was gonna say, how can
really
anybody hate you?
that often.
But I was like getting like homophobic death threats, like, and I'm not even gay. I don't know, like, I mean, like people got my cell phone number and was like texting me like, I'm gonna kill you, like homophobic slurs.
Oh my god,
crazy.
I mean, I get the occasional one, like maybe once a week, I get like a nasty message. Sometimes there's comments, I don't read my comments most of the time. I skim through them, but I don't really reply to them unless someone's asking, like, oh, where did you get your earrings? Or like, where did you get your outfit or whatever. But yeah, in terms of messages, like, I get like one hate message a week. And then I just delete them. I normally don't reply.
I wonder what Tom's getting right now.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, normally I speak to Tom a little bit, but I haven't spoken to him other than like maybe on WhatsApp about like business stuff.
Yeah, he called me like 3 days ago. Actually, that's the first time I talked to him in a while. And I talked to Darcy yesterday, which I hadn't talked to her in like a month.
Oh, she's really sweet.
Yeah, no, she is. But everybody's busy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's busy as shit. You know, just trying to keep up with the messages. I'm sure you get a ton too. Like, I try to respond back to every message somebody sends me.
I tried that like, for a while.
2 hours a day. Like,
I try sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll be like ready to go to bed and I'll scroll, you know, through my message requests or whatever, and I try to respond to some of them. But then I feel bad because I can't respond to all of them, and
it's hard. But then what happens is like usually somebody will message me and I'll respond back and be like, oh, thank you so much or whatever. But then they want to keep talking and I'm busy, so like I get off the app or whatever, and then I'll sit back a couple hours later and the person is genuinely mad, like, oh, what did I say? Why are you not responding? And they get mad and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just like, thank you for the comment, but like I'm busy. I'm not sitting on Facebook and Instagram all day. Like I'm working. So then it's like sometimes I'm like, shit, I shouldn't even have responded to begin with.
Damn. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. I try to skim through, and generally if it's like a young person that is, you know, like struggling with their identity, or they're like trying to, you know, they're scared to come out or whatever, I try to respond to any that like need advice or anything like that, or like guidance. But it's hard because you have to like open them to see that, you know, so I'm always like skimming through, and then I'm like, oh, it's a long one, and so I try to read the like really, really long ones, you know, what people are explaining.
Hey, let me address something real quick off subject. Somebody just brought it up. Whoever said that comment about, let me find it, because actually this is a good, you heard what from who? Tim, tell us you heard about Tariq spilling on Dean. I thought of you. Yes. Okay, I'm going to comment on this real quick, because Veronica actually brought this to my attention. I didn't even see it in the media. I've been saying this for months, and a lot of motherfuckers in this chat didn't want to believe me, Me and Veronica had nothing to do with Dean and Tariq leaving Pillow Talk. I'm going to say it for the last time. They had some problems that you have read online, and Pillow Talk needed a replacement, and me and Veronica slid into their spot. It was not because of me. So stop hating me for Dean not being on Pillow Talk, because Dean will even tell you that it wasn't me. So again, like Veronica and I had nothing to do with Dean and Tariq leaving Pillow Talk for the millionth time. Now Tariq has gone on record and said that. Dean has said that, and yet people are still saying, I hate Tim, bring back Dean, and I've got nothing to do with that. So please, people, move on. Dean and Tariq have their own thing going on. It has nothing to do with us.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's my whole rant, and because there's like whole Reddit posts talking about like how I got this man off of Pillow Talk, and I had nothing to do with that. Like that whole drama with me and Dean had nothing to do with that. So thank you very much, Tao Mask. Veronica and I enjoy doing Pillow Talk, and thank you guys so much. I get a lot of messages every week saying, you know, how much you love seeing me and Veronica on there. We love doing it. Hopefully we get to do it more. You know, we never know, and especially with the COVID stuff, as Erika can tell you, COVID has messed up filming on every show. So hopefully we'll get to do more, but I really don't know at this point. And Veronica is in the chat. She said hello, Erika. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Hi. No, I didn't see. Where is it?
Why don't you Pillow Talk? You are boring always with crossed legs. Well, Latini, the great thing about America and modern age television is that you have a remote and the choice whether or not you watch the show. Believe it or not, you don't have to watch it if it bothers you that badly that I cross my legs. Find you a show with a man that does not cross his legs, and maybe you will find happiness in your miserable fucking life.
Oh my goodness. People really get mad because you cross your legs?
Oh my God. If I had $1 for every time some fucking idiot bitches because I cross my legs, like President Obama crossed his legs every picture that was taken. And I'm wondering if they harassed him about it or if it's just me. Jesus fucking Christ, like with the leg crossing. And you know what? Sometimes when I'm sitting on the couch doing Pillow Talk, I get like self-conscious and I purposefully try to not cross my legs, but it's not natural. So then like I feel like Veronica will be like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, my fucking legs, my ass is killing me because I'm trying to sit weird so they don't make fun of me online. It's crazy.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm so triggered. Whoever said that. Clearly whoever said that does not know me at all. Nobody triggers me except for Dean that one time. He triggered me.
Yeah, people get on me about like smacking my lips. I didn't know I did it, and then I watched the series. And I was like,
come on. That's just because, like, I'm telling you, I tell Veronica this all the time. You can be Mary fucking Poppins. You can be an 11 on a 10 scale. You could be like the best person, best human being, and there will still be people that say something bad about you online. Like, you just cannot please everybody.
mm-hmm.
It's just, you cannot please everybody.
Yeah, no, the lip smacking thing it's kind of funny. Someone made a compilation of every time I went like,
oh, that's pretty funny.
That's really funny.
I would like to see that. I'm gonna Google it actually when we
I think
get
it's on
time.
Twitter somewhere. I'll send it to you. It's funny.
I watched your video at Christmas at the hospital. Such a kind heart. Thank you very much. Was that the bullying video I did with that little girl? If you didn't see that one was the best. When I surprised that little girl who had been bullied at school, like that almost made me cry. That little girl was so cute. Yeah.
I'm still new to like the 90-day universe, so like people constantly like telling me about stuff that I posted this like way back when or whatever, and I'm like, I'm still new. I'm like the baby, so I will have to watch it. Send it to me.
Well, I will say this. For those of you that has not seen the viral video going around of Erika singing, Erika has an amazing voice. And like, I have no reason to lie. I'm a very honest person. I was blown the fuck away by how, like, Erica's one of those people that's like perfect at everything. Like, she does this crazy style and pulls it all off. Like, you've got a beautiful face. Like, you just got this like vibe going all the time, the super positive energy vibe. And then on top of all that, you're a fucking amazing singer.
Oh, thank you. I'm blushing.
No, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, you have a really beautiful voice. I was in shock. Like, when I heard that video, I was just like, oh my God, like, you could have a record deal.
Oh, thank you.
You should. I'm telling you, I think that you're not as confident in your singing as you should be. If you guys have not seen that, you guys got to see that video. It's a beautiful song, and she sings it like, oh my God.
Thanks.
Beautiful.
Someone just said, I love the pillow talk with the notes. I still haven't seen it. I need you to send it to me.
I think that aired this past month. I don't know, because they changed the date of Pillow Talk, and I didn't even know. So, like, Sunday night, I'm sitting waiting to watch it, and it never came on.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, people think we know everything. TLC doesn't tell us anything. So then Veronica texted me and was like, oh, I think it's on tomorrow. So the next day, I was kind of busy. I had it on in the background, but I really didn't, like, sit and watch it. But I think that it was the last one. I don't know. Do you have the TLC Go app?
No, it doesn't work. And like, I can't even get it on the Australian App Store. Like, it doesn't work. So I have to watch everything. I use my friend's Amazon account, and that works. Like, my friend in America has an Amazon account, and she bought it on for me, and then I use it to watch the regular show. But Pillow Talk isn't on there, so I have to watch Pillow Talk on YouTube.
So hold on. This is the type of people that I want to talk about. Eternal Jocelyn. This is the kind of morons that jump into my chats. This dude vapes but calls people immature. Okay, this dude was a hardcore pack-a-day smoker for 20 years, and I vape for nicotine rather than chew gum or patches. Not because I think it's cool and like the flavor. So again, with your stereotypes and everybody always having something negative to say, vaping is stupid, but it's a tool I use to quit smoking. Thank you very much. Immature. Jesus.
I love that you're like calling people out.
No, but they
come
love it.
into
That's
my
what
life
they
and
want.
tell me, I get scared, and I'm like, I'm not gonna reply to that.
That's what they want. They want to say something that's gonna get me like to say something, because you know what they do? They get out of this chat, they go to all the 90-day groups, and they're like, I was just in Tim's chat and I made him mad and he said that, and they get excited. Like that makes their day. That they were actually got attention from me, and they say mean shit just trying to get me to say something about it. So I hope I made your day, Eternal Jocelyn. She actually looked like she was kind of hot, though. I will say that. Her profile picture was on point. Mama Moose, thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. I have just partnered again with Beauty Kitchen, but not with a coupon code. We are actually releasing a limited edition line of Gringo branded collagen iPads, a men's package and a woman's package that are supposed to be coming out in the next 1 to 2 weeks. I'll be posting about it. We're going to do like a limited run of like, I don't know, 500 kits or something, but I've gotten a lot of messages lately asking me, and that's what I'm waiting for. Heather, I can't remember, Heather Marina, who owns Beauty Kitchen. She's got a huge factory out in Vegas, top-notch products. That's the only ones I've ever used, but we have a special package coming out that's going to be a really good price, and I'm very excited about it because it's going to be like my name on it. It's going to be branded and all that shit. So wait a few days and you'll see information on that. I hope all of you guys will buy one, because it's the only cosmetic line that I will ever do. So, yes, buy Erika's earrings and buy my collagen iPads. Corona.
I need to get some of those. I'm starting to, like, my sleeping pattern is so whack because I'm always awake at weird times because of, like, the show and, like, everything that's going on.
I'm sorry. Somebody told me to shut up, that I wasn't letting you talk enough. So I'll just be quiet and let you talk.
Oh my God. But no, I'm gonna get some eye patches because I'm starting to get these like crazy guys under here.
Okay, I'll send you some. And Veronica, Erika said before you jumped in the chat that she was gonna send you some earrings. You're late to the party.
Yeah, she's late, but yeah, send me your favorite colors,
Send,
Veronica.
send
Or, yeah.
Chloe some too, because Chloe will feel left out if she doesn't get some. I'll pay you for them. But if Veronica gets something in the mail 90-day related and Chloe doesn't, it's like
Aw.
a female competition. Like, then Veronica will feel guilty and she'll just end up giving them to Chloe anyway.
Yeah, I'll send two pairs then. I'll send two pairs.
That's Veronica. Beffy Rod, she said pink. I'm pretty sure everything you do is pink, right?
Most things are pink, yeah. But like I do other colors, but my favorite is pink, obviously.
I wish Instagram would do it where you could have more than one person in the chat so that I could bring
know.
Veronica. I read they were gonna add that, but there's like a question block that looks new where I guess people ask questions. What is your favorite 90-day couple? Do you want to answer that?
Mine?
Yeah, I guess
From
we're
our
both
season
supposed to
or
answer it.
from like any season?
In any time.
Well, I love David and Annie because of like Thailand is like my heart and soul. So naturally love them. Not only because like Annie is from Thailand, but I see their trips and stuff on Instagram, and me and them have like talked a little bit about it, and it's just super sweet. They're always really nice. Who else do I like? I love Molly. I know Molly and Cynthia aren't a couple, but I love them as well on Pillow Talk. But I haven't seen a lot of the actual like seasons or episodes. I've just like follow people on social media from being a cast member because we don't really get it in Australia, like at all.
Yeah. Yes, that is true that either Veronica or I, one has to dye our hair like Erika, whoever loses that bet. So whoever just said that, yes, you'll have to watch and see what happens, but it is going down for sure. I don't know who my favorite 90-day couple is, to be honest with you. Let me find another question. Can Erika post her Etsy shop in her bio?
I have my Cameo in my bio, but I can change it, I guess. There's nothing on there right now though because everything's sold out.
She's sold out. Like, I'm so
I'm
impressed by
making
that.
some more this week. I'm gonna try and have a restock of about 50 pairs by next week. But actually, I have cuts all over my fingers because I'm like sanding them all the time, and like it's the whole thing. So
Okay, the next question is, do you watch anime?
I like some anime movies, but I'm not like super into anime like shows. And so my little brother is, and his girlfriend, they love it. But I just like I like Howl's Moving Castle, and I like Spirited Away, and yeah, those are probably my top two, actually.
I think the only anime movie I've ever seen is Heavy Metal. I'm not an anime fan at all. ¿Por qué estás tan guapo? That is why, I don't even know, why something handsome? My Spanish is not very good tonight. What is your opinion about Big Ed? That's a good question. I'll go first. Fuck Big Ed. I don't fucking like him.
I try to keep quiet about
Well, I don't fucking like him.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna skip that one.
Yeah, but well, I'll fill in for her. I don't like Big Ed for a number of reasons. Some of them I'm not gonna say, but there's some very obvious ones. But I think that his head has gotten a little bit bigger than it needs to be. This 90 days before the 90-day season 4 blew the fuck up, and season 3 was already blown up, and then season 4 like started getting a lot of Hollywood attention. And I think most of the cast, like Erika, handled it very well. But Ed, after that shit show with him and Rose, he could have redeemed himself numerous times, and instead he just kept acting like a jackass. So, I call a spade a spade. Like, Jesse Meester's a fucking jackass. Okay? Ed is in the same category as Jesse to me. I really, those two are probably my least favorite of all time. Like, they both just irritate me. And, I didn't like Lisa at first, but now I know Lisa personally, and she's actually a really nice girl. But Ed, not feeling it. No, I'm not feeling it at fucking all. So, next question. Fuck Ed. What do you guys think of Ash's eyeballs? That's mean. I read
It's really mean, guys.
he's got a medical condition, I think. And Ash, believe it or not, Ash is a super fucking nice guy. He's a really fucking nice guy. In fact, he's another one of the other few 90-day alumni that I would call a real friend. Me and him talk all the time. I really like that guy.
He's actually a sweetheart, and I feel like bad because I mean I know that there's like some controversial stuff about Ash, but at the end of the day, like we weren't there. We don't know what happened. So I just try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. And it's the same like with everyone on the show. Like I try to be nice to everybody.
Yeah, is Big Ed really as mean as they say? I've never met the guy, talked to the guy. I don't know, but I don't like him. You never met him?
No, I haven't met any of the cast. I think at some point I'll probably meet Ash because we live in the same country.
Yeah, I mean, again, like that's the thing. You know, everybody said that, like I was born without a penis, and now people are making fun of Ash's eyes. I just feel like, you know, again, we just had that 19 or 20-year-old wrestling star, reality TV star, commit suicide from online bullying last week. Mm-hmm. I made a tribute to her on my YouTube channel because I thought it was super sad that she fell from online bullying. I mean, she was a beautiful girl, super talented. Again, guys, people signed up for a reality TV show. Yes, we signed up for it. So I hate when people say that. Mm-hmm. But we're still people.
Yeah.
We're not Hollywood actors living in multi-million-dollar mansions, flying on private jets. We're normal people.
Yeah.
So again, reading all the negative shit, if you don't have a strong mind, it can take a toll. So just remember that every time you want to post something attacking someone's physical appearance. Like, you'll never hear me make fun of Ed for, you know, like the memes like no neck Ed and fat Ed. I don't take shots at physical appearance. Never, you know. But if somebody is acting like a jackass, like mentally and personally, then that's different because he can help that.
Yeah.
You know, but I never attack anybody the way they look. I mean, nobody can help the way they look. It's just who you are. Mm-hmm. So, but the bullying has got to stop. Do you pick the locations or did the show?
Me?
I mean, it's just a question.
I picked pretty much all of them, I think, from memory. Yeah, I like kind of said what I wanted to do, and then they worked with me to make it happen.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the show just kind of follows you and what you've got planned. I mean, obviously, when you're filming in certain locations, they have to get permission. And if you can't, yeah, then maybe they have to find somewhere else similar. But it's your story. It's your deal.
Yeah.
What do you think about Usman?
He's hilarious. He's such a funny dude.
he's a wise guy, and I don't mean
he's hilarious.
Wise guy, but he's a very wise, mature man.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprised by how like well thought out he was. Tom, you and Veronica are my favorite. I love that people think that I'm Tom. Can Erika post her Etsy shop in her bio with us again? Do either of you talk to the person you dated on the show?
A little. Steph and I don't not speak, but like I can't really talk about it yet. You guys have to wait for the tell-all.
Yes, and I still talk to Jennifer. Let's see. Hi, Erika. Would you consider moving to New York City because your style belongs here?
I mean, I was considering moving to New York City eventually because not New York City because Steph's in Yonkers, but, you know, New York, kind of. But it's not something that I've ever, like, thought about before that. Like, I visit a lot. I visit the US a lot, actually, like twice a year. I was actually in New York in June last year, but Steph was filming her documentary. But I don't think I would move then. Like now, it's just not in the cards.
Here's a really good question. How does it feel to be the first God almighty. Let me try that again. How does it feel to be the first LGBTQ plus person on 90 Day?
I feel very proud of it. I like to think that I have given some good representation. I know it's not always perfect, and I know that the whole point of the show is that it's kind of like a little bit wild. You know, not every couple is perfect and not every couple works out, but I think that kind of goes to show that like we have problems too in our relationships. Like and I know that there was a lot of pressure on us for us to be like, for us to work out and whatever, and that was something that was like scary. I was like, oh my God, we're disappointing everybody by like not working out, you know. But, you know, at the end of the day, I think that it's great that we have some representation on our televisions, really. Like,
well, and I'm going to say this. I think that you will go down as one of the realest, nicest people on the history of any of the 90 Day shows. I mean, I think that you were a good person.
Thank you.
And also, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but they released a preview for The Other Way. And
yes, Armando and
the first two man relationship, I don't know, how do you say that politically correct?
Just, they're just like a gay couple.
Okay, the first gay man couple is going to be on that. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out also. By the way, did that make my sound any better? I'll turn the volume down some.
I didn't notice that it was bad. I saw a couple of comments saying that, but I'm not sure what happens with that.
Let's see. The questions just keep coming. Tim, would you date Darcy? No. I don't know why everybody says that. Darcy's beautiful. I love her to death, but she's like my sister. I mean, there's not like a romantic. I mean, she's hot. Like Darcy looks great. You know, wouldn't kick her out of the bed. I'm just saying. She's like my sister. Who would you date on the show other than the person you were on the show with? That's a good question.
Varia.
Varia?
I didn't even have to think. It's like Varia.
Oh shit! Well,
I love her. Now, I think the first scene I saw of her was she was wearing this like purple shirt that said extrovert on it, and I was like, this is my people.
Okay, but what about somebody that's not on your show?
Oh. I don't know, actually, because I haven't seen any of the other seasons, so like I haven't really like.
Okay, Jesse or Ed, if you had to pick.
Jesse. But I haven't seen the season, so you know, I don't know. That's just
That's like somebody saying like Angela or Lisa. Like, I like both of them as people.
Yeah, dating is different. I mean, yeah, dating is different. I'm trying to think of like who was on other.
Yeah, like there's so many 90 Day shows now. I'm trying to think like what girl.
I want to be best friends with Juliana. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, Juliana's hot. Michael's really. I like Michael a lot. Michael's really nice.
He's really nice. I haven't really like directly talked to them a little bit, but I've seen like conversations and he seems really nice.
Man, like my brain is just not moving fast enough tonight. I'm tired. I cannot think of who I would date from the show. Really, there's no.
Who is on it?
Like, I mean, to be honest, not in a creepy way. Like, you would probably be one of the top 3 just because I like you. Yeah, I know you. You know what I mean? But like, otherwise, I don't really know a lot of the girls from the show personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you, I know Darcy, I know Rebecca, I know Avery. You know, I know everybody from my season.
Mm-hmm.
But and Fisa's looking pretty fucking good.
I don't know if I know who that is. I'm sorry. I do not mean that like in a shady way. I just don't know who anyone is.
It's like season 1, I think. That's like going way back. She's like a professional bodybuilder now or something.
Wow.
And I'm not gonna lie, like people are gonna hate me for saying this, and I would never date her because her voice annoys me, but Larissa looks fucking phenomenal.
I know who she is.
Larissa, like, her body is on point. I don't know what she did from, like, her first season to now, but she looks really good.
I'm not sure. I don't know anyone. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find you a question that you can actually answer. Okay, we got a lot of the same questions here. Erika, have you ever been to the USA?
Yes, like a gazillion times. I go like twice a year.
Okay, now I'm reading someone's comment here before anyone takes the words out of context. The comment says, from one gay to another, how do you feel when in a hetero-presenting relationship?
Hold on, start that again.
From one gay to another, how do you feel when in a hetero-presenting relationship?
Like when I'm in a hetero...
I mean, that's what they type, so your interpretation is going to be however you read it.
Okay, if I'm reading it correctly, I don't feel any different when I'm in a hetero... I don't know if they're talking about an actual hetero relationship or if they mean like because we're like...
Yeah, I don't understand the question either. Okay, who did your eyelashes extensions?
My eyelash extensions during the show, I'm actually not gonna plug her like at all because she was really rude to me.
See, if you do something like, for a night, you better fucking be nice because we can either make or break your business if we mention you or not. Like, yeah, be nice.
The eyelashes were not the best. They were full. I had to go back every week to the girl because my regular girl, she wasn't available with the filming schedule, which is fine. So I went to this girl.
Nah, like, I'm sorry, that's the funniest shit somebody's ever said. You were like, actually, I'm not gonna plug her. That is fucking fantastic. Like, yes, don't plug her. Don't plug her to your 200,000 followers.
Okay, I do have to clarify though, just in case my normal eyelash girl is watching and she thinks I'm talking about her. I usually go to a girl named Sonia Aspie, and she's amazing. She's amazing. But during the show, I was going to someone else, and
you see, Erika is like a much younger female version of me. She keeps it fucking real. All right, that's what I love about her. She keeps it real. Can Erika sing now?
No, I'm not prepared.
No, she's not prepared. That's hard to put somebody on the spot. Did you feel the age difference at all with Steph?
No. Not at all.
Okay. Erika, are you dating anyone new?
Have to wait and see.
Thoughts on David and Lana?
He was really happy when he met her, and I thought it was really cute. I did. I remember watching it, and I was like, oh my god, like, it's real. We finally met her. And he was all like cute and stuff. I know that there's like some other stuff that happens in their storyline or whatever. I don't know, but I did think that it was cute how happy he was when he finally met her.
Wait a second. Okay, Sandy Kane wanted us to know that no one cares who does your lashes. Okay, so Sandy Kane, if you don't care about that, then write a question that you care about because, shockingly, we did not design this chat for you. There's other people in the chat that do care. So if you don't like that question, then make a question that you like. Why would you even take the time to write that?
Tell him I say, hey boy, hey. I'm seeing Adam on Saturday. Maybe we can go live on Saturday.
Oh shit.
And me and Adam. I'm like with everyone on Saturday.
Happy birthday to Allison. This is now Sandy Kane. This is the worst 90-day interview ever. What does TBH mean?
To be honest.
Oh, to be honest. Okay, well, check this out. Now you don't have to watch it because you're booted. What the fuck is wrong with people? Okay, do you make your earrings out of Fimo? I don't even know what that is.
I actually don't love Fimo clay. It's a type of clay. I use Sculpey. Sculpey Souffle is my favorite. I like the finish that it has, but yeah, I usually use Sculpey and Sculpey Souffle.
And there you go. What do you think about Evelyn? I'm gonna go with you. Probably don't know who that is.
I do. I follow her. And I haven't seen any of her seasons, so I don't know. I know that like I don't know, everyone has an opinion on someone, you know, so it's like it's hard. But I think she's great just from following her on social media. I think she's fun. I think like I like her little beach hut thing that she has. I think it looks fun. I think she looks like fun.
Oh, I wanted to ask you. I remember you did a live with Tori Spelling. How did you feel, like, getting to do a live conversation with Tori? I don't know if you really know who that is in Australia, but here, I mean, at one time, her and her father were Hollywood. I mean, they were a big deal.
I was fangirling.
Like, did you? I don't think you're old enough to have watched 90210, but
I didn't watch 90210, but Scary Movie 2, she's in it. And I, like, as soon as
Scary
I saw
Movie too.
when she popped up in my DMs, I was like,
I messaged you, I WhatsApped you while that interview was on and was like, please tell her I love Scary Movie too, because that's like the only, well, she was in Saved by the Bell, like as a little girl, but Scary
oh, I
Movie
didn't
2
know
is one of my
that. I
favorite
just said
movies.
my Bell earrings, like, last week. I didn't know that.
She's actually not worth lots of money. Her father was worth hundreds of millions of dollars, and she got fucked out of all that inheritance by the evil stepmother. If you look that up, Troy Spelling got screwed on that deal. Question: Big Ed is a pervert. Okay. How has your life changed because of COVID and quarantine? We cannot answer that. Because you may or may not see some of that on TV. Favorite TV shows you're watching now?
I actually am watching Dead to Me right now on Netflix. They just put a new season up, so I've been watching that. But my all-time favorite TV show is Parks and Rec.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for The Boys season 2 on Prime. Season 1 was phenomenal. I'm also waiting on Yellowstone season 3 and Handmaid's Tale season 4. All my shows are in off season right now. So maybe I will check out this Dead to Me because everybody's saying that it's really good.
It's pretty good.
What did your parents think about the entire show?
Well, they didn't know that it was 90 Day Fiance. They just knew it was before the 90 days. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that. But they thought it was they were just excited, you know, they're just like small town people. They were just excited. They were like, this is cool, whatever. And yeah, that was it.
Yeah, my parents were not. When I told them I was doing
my little brother did not want a piece of it. My little brother
Yeah.
like not even like mentioned at all because he just was like, nope.
Is TLC legit or is it scripted? None of it is scripted. Nobody believes that, but it's really not. Somebody else said, yeah, neither one of my parents wanted to be on camera. They were supportive, but they were just like, you really want to do that to yourself and be on reality TV? And I was like, yeah, it sounds so exciting. And now, like, parents always know best. Somebody asked about how serious are your contracts. They're serious enough that we're not going to talk about our contracts. TLC contracts are no joke. Any advice on how to support my tween daughter who told me she's bi? Excellent question.
Don't treat her any differently. Tell her that you accept her. Be accepting of her. Don't just tell her you're accepting and then not be. But like, accept her and make sure she knows that. And just love her. That's as simple as it is. Make it her not have to feel like she's any different or she should feel any different.
How come other cast members say they're scripted? Well, look, here's all I can answer about that. My segment was not scripted. Erika, was yours scripted? No. Okay. We can only speak from what we do. I have never heard anybody that I know from 90 Days say that anything was scripted. Anything you read, typically it's from cast members that are really furious about something, maybe the way that they looked on TV because they got a lot of hate. And I will say this, I don't know, Erika, for you, like, do you read news articles about yourself? Every once in a while, somebody will send me something. 80% of what I read online about 90 Day or about myself is completely false and made up. So, the media lies are a real thing. Like, I never realized how bad it was until I was on TV.
Yeah, I don't actually see a lot of like news articles about me and stuff, to be honest. Like, maybe they're out there and I just don't know about it. I don't know.
What do you think about Tom Brooks? Personally, I think Darcy drove him to be really rude. Tom's really nice. He's a really nice guy. Do you agree or not?
Me? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, like I said, honestly, like I get along with pretty much all of the cast, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
I love Tom and I love Darcy. It's unfortunate it didn't work, but I think they're both really nice people. 90 days, you can't make that stuff up. Exactly, miracles. You cannot make up this craziness. I mean, is Erika from Australia? Sorry, just joined the chat.
yes,
Are
I'm
you
from Australia.
you were born there? Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Where are you reading these questions?" I don't know. There's a question box at the bottom of my screen, and new questions just keep appearing. What country would you want to visit after COVID?
Thailand.
Thailand. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm dying to go to the Caribbean. The Caribbean is like my home away from home. Like that's where I want to retire.
I do know that
Uh,
Iceland is opening next month.
ooh.
Yeah.
Erika, who is your closest friend from the show?
I mean, I talked to Ash a bit. I talked to you. We have like a group chat, so I guess I would say like most of like anyone that's in our group chat.
Yeah, we have a 90-day group chat that's got about 20 or 30 members, and all of you would die to be in that chat because the shit that we talk about in that chat, they could make a TV show out of that chat, like literally. And we're not going to say anything else about it because we have a very strict, all of us trust each other to be able to be open and honest and, you know, talk about whatever. But that chat literally would be worth its weight in gold.
Yes.
And I'm not even going to tell you who all's in it, but it's some
The voice
interesting
notes
people.
are my favorite. The voice notes, whenever there's voice notes.
Oh my God. And there's one person in particular that leaves a lot of voice notes.
Yes.
Like I had to turn off the notifications from that chat. I'll look down, there'll be like 137 like so like my phone was going off so much I was like, man, fuck this, like I just can't keep up.
No, it's funny. But no, I'm also friends with Devin and Tiffany as well. They were actually like two of the first people that I kind of like became friends with when everything started, because like I said, I didn't really know much about the show, and I just looked up the hashtag, and Devin has like a lot of photos with a lot of likes or whatever because she does modeling and whatever, so she would come up all the time. And I think their season might have been on as well when I started like looking at stuff. So I found Devin and Tiffany, and they were really, really kind to me. I know that like I think they're friends as well, so they've always been really nice to me.
Do you talk to family Chantel? Never met or talked to any of them.
No.
You neither? No, I don't even know if that show is still on. Do you watch Find Love Live? Yeah, I actually watched it. I want to go on it. I want to be on that show. You should do it too, Erika.
Can you
Tim, are you gay? Tim, are you gay? Somebody really just wrote that. Who is this? Nick.
Oh, there's questions in the comments as well. This is confusing.
Nina Alba 89. Tim, are you gay? Well, think about it like this. I've been saying I wasn't gay for a year and a half. So Nina Alba 89, do you think that you are that special that out of the 1,000 people that asked me and I said no, that I would change my answer for you because you're so special? And I would say a lie and say yes for you. Why ask a dumb question? Are you both single? We've seen that one. It's so sad. Tim blocks everyone who questions him. No, I've kicked one person out of the chat. Literally one person. And what kind of questions are we talking about? It's the gay comments are a little old. Like I'm not gay. Nothing against gay people. I'm friends with a bisexual. I don't know if you call yourself gay or bi. I don't know.
I use the term gay like quite loosely with myself. Like sometimes, you know, like I'll like make fun of myself or whatever. But
Okay,
Um,
I'm sorry. Again, I was silenced. I'm talking too much, Erica, so
no,
please.
oh my,
I'm reading the questions, fuckers. Of course, I'm going to be talking more. Question for Erica. If there was one scene you could delete, which one would you have it and why?
if I could delete a scene from the show,
Yeah.
honestly, I probably wouldn't delete any scenes, but I would add some.
Like what?
I can't say. You know I
Oh,
can't
okay.
say.
Erica, will you marry me?
Wow. I just
And
might.
I think it's a female. I think Momo of 3 kiddos.
Oh, I think that they've DM'd me before about you.
Oh, tried to slide into your
No, I
DMs.
don't think it was like that, but I do recognize the name. So they either like have commented on my stuff or something.
Okay. Let's go have Chinese food and tell my parents we're gay.
That's my
People
that's
now
what
want you to go with them so that they can come out to their parents. Okay. We're gonna do like 2 or 3 more questions. When is Pillow Talk recorded? Do you guys get to watch it in advance? I'm not gonna talk about that. I feel like that's a very valid question, and I should be able to answer that, but I'm scared to. How was it having an entire camera crew following you around? You can answer that, Erica, because I'm not letting you talk enough.
Honestly, it was weird for the first couple of days, and I think that you'll notice that there's like a difference in the first couple of episodes versus like as things start, we like got more comfortable with everybody and whatever. But the crew was like I ended up being very, very good friends with most of the people on the crew. Like, I mean, there's a few that I just don't talk to anymore and don't keep in touch with, but the 2 camera guys, like I would call them my close friends. But one of them specifically, like I'm very, very good friends with now. We had a really good producer. He was awesome. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't weird having cameras around because like it just felt like I was hanging out with friends at this point, so it was good. They were very supportive to both me and Stephanie when things would, go a bit crazy. So
Yeah, they're like on-call psychologists.
right, yeah. So we were very lucky with the crew that we got.
Someone said, have you been to Sweden? I have. I went once. It was miserable. It was so cold. I just couldn't even enjoy myself. I went in November.
I've never been. I've been to Switzerland and Italy. That's all I've done in Europe.
Please ask Erica if her and Stephanie were intimate. Do you want to answer that or no? You
No,
don't have to.
I can't answer that. I'm not. And that
Yeah, no. I mean, look.
Me saying like I'm not gonna answer that. Sorry, guys.
These people know that some stuff we just can't talk about. It's not.
It's
I mean,
not
guys, if we don't answer this question, there's a reason.
It's not because it's a spoiler, and it's not because it would go against my contract. Like nothing like that. It's just like that's between Stephanie and I.
Would
it's not.
You guys do porn? Yeah. How much? I mean, I'll do anything for enough money. So how much money do you want to pay, and then we'll talk about porn.
I was hanging out with my friend this morning, and we laughed about like he was like, why don't you have an OnlyFans? Because he saw like everyone has OnlyFans on the cast or whatever, and I started to laugh, and I was like, we could do an OnlyFans where we just like eat food, like a mukbang. I was like, laughing about it. I was like, you know what? That actually probably could be a thing. Like, I wouldn't do porn, but I definitely do.
Someone said $1 million. Tabby Mac, yeah, $1 million. I'm doing porn right now live on Instagram. Put the cash in front of me. Yes. Like I'll fuck this chair for $1 million right now. Like straight up. And then everybody will know that I was actually born a man. It'll be like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I don't get why Stephanie was so mistrusting of you being with your friends.
Yeah, my friends are my friends, despite what was said when I wasn't around. I actually hadn't like fucked all my friends. Like it's not a thing, and I don't know where that came from. I'm not
gonna lie. I saw that scene before I talked to you, and I was like, you know what? If I was Stephanie, I would kind of have a problem with that too. Like if she's fucked all of her friends, like I would want to like.
It's not true.
I know, but I'm just saying what it appeared like on TV. Like, I was like, yeah, if like I'm dating somebody and they tell me they fucked up, I'm like, yeah, I mean, you know, I'd want to know about that.
Yeah, there was one person at that party that I had sex with. And it wasn't Adam, actually. So that was kind of annoying.
But now, when you say sex, are you talking about like full-on penetration? Like, did you like blow at him, and you're saying that like?
No, literally, like Adam and I have only ever kissed twice ever. That's literally all. And Adam and I would never like be compatible like that. We're just friends. Like that's it.
Mm.
And like we're very close. And you know, at one point.
Someone literally just asked Tim, do you still chat with Veronica? I'm on a fucking TV show with Veronica. Like, of course. She's my daughter's mother. Yeah, I see her all the fucking time. Maybe they're getting names confused. Did you mean Jennifer? Because Veronica is my ex that's on Pillow Talk with me.
What's the name?
Who's gayer, Tim? I don't know what that means. Glad you addressed a lot of these questions. Now I know what's going on. Thanks. Dudes. Tim, but you understand cause of your relationship with Veronica, it's different. Yes, it is different to be friends with your ex. That I fully admit that, but it works.
Someone just asked, Erika, do you find scissoring pleasurable?
What is scissoring?
Okay, let me give you a visual real quick. Let me just set you up here. Think about this. We've got two women and their legs are
I already know. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes me think of a movie. Have you ever seen Requiem for a Dream?
No, actually, I haven't.
Okay, you got not the same thing, not the scissoring, but ass to ass is like a famous line from that movie. Okay, someone said, I love Veronica. Well, Veronica left the chat, but I'll tell her. Give Veronica some love. She puts up with a lot of shit to be on that show with me. Tim, can I have a kiss and then Erika can kiss me after? That sounds like a menage a trois. Y'all gotta pay a lot of money for that. For Tim and Erika to be in the same porn, that would be like $5 million.
Yeah, at least.
$5 million. I'm there for $5 million though. Now, that's up to Erika if she partakes. Oh my God, Tim, really? Erika, I would let you tongue fuck me? Whoa. That is very graphic. That's do you want me to like that she actually doesn't look bad from her profile picture. Nina Alba 89. Wasn't I talking about her earlier for being a jackass though? Like that screen name.
She's trolling. She's trolling.
Trolling? Okay. Well, what's fans only? I don't know. I've been reading about that. What is that?
It's an online platform where you can like get a monthly subscription. Like people pay for a monthly subscription, so you can say like, oh, it's $10 a month, or like it's $12 a month. Like,
and you just like show your titties or some shit that they can't see. It
doesn't always have to be sexual, as far as I'm aware, but most of the time it is.
Huh? And who do we know that's on that?
I feel like I just saw that Evelyn and Corey are on there. I know that Steph is. That's like Steph. Is definitely
we should totally. I'll subscribe so that it doesn't look like you, so we can stalk and see what Steph is doing on there.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't need.
You don't care? Okay.
No, that's not my place.
Okay. Let's see here. Basically, like a Snapchat premium. Would you guys ever meet after the Rona as buddies? Yes, of course.
Yeah, we're going to Disney World. We already decided.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Disney World. A bunch of the 90-day cast is gonna go. We're gonna have a great time whenever this fucking bullshit is over.
Abby has to come.
You both have original fashion, start a clothing line. That's a difficult. I mean, you've seen Darcy with House of 11. Darcy's tried really hard to get into the fashion world, and Darcy's got a lot of contacts. Getting a clothing line off the ground, you got to have like a couple $1 million in capital and know the right people and be sucking the right dicks.
I do want to learn how to sew. I think that I would be able to sell stuff just like one-off pieces if I tried, but I don't know how to sew. I do have some ideas, but to start like an actual company, it's a whole, like you said, like what Darcy's doing, it's hard. And like I have mad respect for her for doing it, you know, because it's like it is hard.
But yeah, you have amazing style. So that may be something you should do as a fashion.
One day, I'll get my mom to teach me how to sew.
Someone said, watch the leaked 10-hour tell-all. Has people reached out to you about seeing it? Do you think there will be... the rest of the message got cut off. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. I get in trouble.
Yeah, the leaked tell-all is a sensitive subject, and I don't want to talk about that. Do either of you still use dating sites after what you went through? In the middle of COVID, nobody's dating. Like...
I'm like Scott. I'm never gonna use a dating app again.
Tim, have you tried being pegged by Jennifer? Okay, everybody give Travis Get Down some attention because he's been trolling me for the last 5 minutes. Everybody say bye, Travis.
Bye, Travis.
Bye, Travis. Thank you for your troll tonight. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, I have like an account that I have like one video on. It's just my business promo video, but I'm not like a YouTuber, you know.
Okay, well, I'm a wannabe YouTuber, and if anybody's in this chat and would love, if I've ever made you laugh, if I've ever made you cringe, if I've ever made you feel any emotion from TV, because you know we don't get paid hardly shit to put our private lives on TV, you can repay me simply by going to my YouTube channel and hitting subscribe. I really want to monetize my channel, and you have to have a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of views. And even if you don't like my videos, if you would just subscribe to it, it would mean the world to me. And my best friend that I've been friends with for 25 years, he helped me survive high school. He's my friend Darius. We are best friends. He's like my brother. I started that YouTube channel to try to do something with him, and I'm trying to build it up so that we actually can make some money off of it. So it's Tim Malcolm. Simply my name is the name of the channel. The link is in my Instagram bio. If you will just subscribe, I post a lot of movie reviews and video game shit. And if you don't like that kind of stuff, it doesn't matter. Just subscribe. And that's like all I'm asking for ever is I will continue to entertain you. Please just subscribe to the channel. The name of the channel is Tim Malcolm. Tim Malcolm. Just my name.
I want to see
thank you guys so much.
Oh yes, there's one here.
I would really appreciate it, in all honesty. Thank you guys for those that you said that. Really, it helps me out so much. I told my friend I always wanted to do a business with him. He's been such a good friend to me. He like got into a lot of fist fights because of me in high school. Like, I mean, this is like the super friend of the year. Like, he's helped me move 78 times from all my failed relationships.
Hi, buddy.
He is a great guy. He works for Amazon and a hardworking guy. His dad's been really sick lately, in and out of the hospital. I want to do something nice for him. So, you know, I'm trying to use my fame from the TV show to help get this channel started, and he's going to make most of the money off the channel. But if you would please do that for me, it's like a way for me to repay him. I would really appreciate it, guys. All right, so one more question. Let me pick a good one. I'm sure you're like over it. All these we already did. What do you think about Jeffrey moving on too quick? I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot that we didn't see. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it.
Are you back together with Veronica? No, I am not. Hey, would either of you go back on 90 Day with a new partner?
I've not really thought about it. I'm not thinking about dating right now.
Yeah, that's I'd say never say never.
Look how
like,
cute he is.
Never say never. Oh, that's cute. What is that? It's
a bearded dragon.
Oh my god.
Getting stuck. Hold on 1 second.
I would literally scream if that thing was on me.
Look at him. He's cute.
No, I mean, it's cute from a distance, but I'm not a reptile type of guy.
I love reptiles. Let me
yeah, you know what? I can see that with you. Like, you would have a pet snake and a pet tarantula. Like, that's totally you.
Yeah. Look, we've got these guys here. Hold on, I'll flip my camera. I've got this one. Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Guys, my email just blew up from all the people that just went and subscribed. Thank you guys so much, really. I really hope you know how much I mean that, guys. Thank you so much. Married at First Sight was actually filmed in Charlotte the last season in my city. And they had posted an ad. I thought about applying, but I've been married twice, so I paid my debt to society. This is my time. I'm embracing 40 in September. I turn 40 next month, June 30th. I'm going to be turning 40 in the middle of COVID. How exciting. No, we did not ever go on the double date. That was auctioned off. Never heard from them. So, Shane, you know, he's doing all right. He's dealing with a lot right now. You know, I don't know. I really haven't gone public with this, but my sister-in-law, Shane's wife, is dealing with cancer. So she's in chemo and radiation. She didn't want me to talk about it publicly, but I said it now. But keep her in your prayers. You know, that's Tonda, the girl that's always, you know, in the auctions in the background, the one that writes everything down. She's got cancer and she's not doing great. So it's lung cancer. So Shane, you know, obviously his wife is dealing with that, and he's very stressed out. I've never seen my older brother be so stressed out, and that's why you really haven't seen him around much lately. So again, a lot of people to take into consideration. Veronica's grandmother is dying. My sister's got cancer, and this is terrible. Whoever just said that, Nevi Hemist, I'm very sorry to hear that. Yeah, a friend of mine died of cancer a few weeks ago. They couldn't even have a funeral. It's horrible. And this COVID thing, I mean, like, nobody can even go in the hospital and sit with them while they're getting the chemo. They have to sit there 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours by themselves. It's terrible.
Yeah.
So anyway, not to be depressing. I'm sorry for those of you dealing with it. I see a lot of comments, but I don't want to keep talking. It's going to make me upset if I keep talking about it, because I'm so scared right now for her, and I just hate so bad what my brother's going through and what my family is going through, because we're all scared to death. But thank you. I was in the middle of saying, guys, thank you so much for all the YouTube subscribers. Really, I really appreciate it. And if you didn't do it, it takes 3 seconds. Please do it. Anyway, Erika, do you have anything else you want to say?
I'm just kind of rolling with what we're doing.
Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Right now, she has all these lizards and snakes, and this one, these guys are they're mating right now, so it's a bit hard to see. This is
Oh my God.
There's a big skin right here.
Is that an aquarium?
It's just like a snake tank.
Oh, do you have snakes?
My aunt does.
Oof. There is no way I would sleep in a house that had a snake in it, whether it's caged or not.
So we've got snake, and then they have water dragons, bearded dragons, stick insects, leaf insects, guinea pigs, a cat.
Wow. Somebody said, tell them more about your bearded dragon.
Well, it's not mine. It's my aunt's. But she has this cool little enclosure outside. I'm in Adelaide, so I'm staying at my auntie's house. She has this right here, and there's lizards in all of them. And it looks like that. That is the the lizard thing. And then this is
wow, that's impressive.
There's frogs in this guy right here. But this lizard's really funny. He's hanging out like, look at how he's sitting.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Hi, buddy. Hi.
How many is in there?
I don't actually know. They probably have like 10 or 15 in total, maybe. I don't know.
Jeez.
Yeah. So it's just the way of life now. Oh, there's a little baby guy. Look. Can you see him?
YouTube channel is Tim Malcolm, for whoever just asked. Tim Malcolm, my name. That is some beautiful animals. I don't have anything to compete with that. I just got Artemis is here because obviously Veronica's in Miami, so I got the dog. I got to go check on the cat tomorrow.
There's a cute cat here somewhere, but I don't know where she is. And then yeah, there's like a.
Somebody did ask earlier, how hard is it to get your hair that color?
It's not that bad. The salons are open here, and also like it doesn't really fade that much. Like I just had to get my roots done every now and then. I mean, it's due right now, but yeah, it's not that hard. People think it's harder than what it is, I think.
Someone said, Tim, do you still design guns? That's my primary source of income. That's all I do. I'm a gun maker. So yes, I don't think I will ever change from doing that. I mean, business is slow right now. Obviously, there's not a ton of people buying $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 gold-plated guns right now because a lot of people lost their job. So business is a little slow, but I just ordered a bunch of new equipment. Now I'm going to start doing rose gold and bright copper finishes on guns. I'm excited about that if it would ever get here. And I've got a new laser engraving machine that's supposed to be done right around my birthday, June 30th. So I'm excited about that. What are your opinions on what happened to George Floyd? I don't even know who that is.
I have no idea.
You guys want to see something I just finished? I'll show you. It's not a gun, but this is actually the very first one of these I ever made, and I'm very happy with it. Hold on, I gotta take it out of the bag. You can appreciate this too, Erika, because I know that you guys are like a non-gun country. This is a engraved straight razor, and as you can see, this is the prototype. It's the Gringo brand, and the blade says audio on one side and amor on the other, which is love and hate, which matches my tattoo. So if you are in the market for a custom engraved straight razor, this one is for sale. Just, this took me like 4 days to engrave this thing. It's fully, this is what you would call a class C engraving.
People are commenting about who George Floyd is.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Maybe I should know.
Says, he was.
They're like, fuck your razor.
That's probably why I
George Floyd.
know about it right now, because I have been doing stuff all day. So if that just happened today, I'm sorry, guys, and I will get to it, and I will share my opinions on that.
Yeah,
eventually.
So if that's something that happened, I don't know about it either. I haven't read the news in days. I've been busy.
I will get there. I promise.
So for those of you that are concerned about George Floyd or whatever happened, we are sorry. We didn't mean to offend anyone. We're just not familiar with what it is.
I will get off of this live in a second and look into it, though, because that's not okay.
Not surprising. Tim said he doesn't know. I don't know because I haven't read the news. I haven't read about anything in the past few days. Like I've been working like nonstop.
His death was recorded on video police. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Yeah,
okay.
that sounds
I haven't read about it yet, but I will do my research.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Guys, okay. Somebody was killed on police. It was filmed on camera. Sorry about that. I don't know why people get upset that we're not aware of that. Like, I haven't read the news. It's not that I don't care. So forgive me for not being aware of whatever's going on in the world, but again, unfortunately, I'm having to like work 3 jobs right now just to survive because COVID has impacted my business so much. I'm exhausted. I literally last week there was 5 days in a row I got 4 hours of sleep. I'm working 18, 19-hour days some days, and I haven't had a day off since January. So I don't really sit on the internet a lot. I mean, very sorry for whatever happened with that. And if you guys are personally affected by it, I apologize.
Sorry, I'm just reading the comments. Holy shit.
Yeah, no, a couple of people got really upset that we didn't know. I mean, again, it's not that we don't care because we don't know. I will be sure to look it up. For both of you, name an actor or entertainer you would marry, fuck, or kill. I'm a Monica Bellucci fan. Her and Shakira are like my two, like, I don't care what, if I ever had the opportunity to fuck either one of them, I would take it.
Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider.
Angelina Jolie. She's not doing much lately anymore.
No, but as Tomb Raider. Like, I don't care.
As Tomb Raider? Like, Tomb Raider. And the whole cosplay get up?
Yeah.
interesting. I mean, I wouldn't kick her out of the bed, but she wouldn't be in my top 10. I don't
I
know.
also love Slater, but nobody knows who
Super
that is.
into Shakira. Like, Shakira was my number one for the longest time. And then I found out she was like 4'11". And for some reason, she looked way taller on TV. And not that height is a big deal, but that threw me off about her. So then she kind of like went to second place. Monica Bellucci, who those of you don't know, she was in Matrix 2. The beautiful girl with the long dark hair, and she's married to some like French director. She's probably in her 40s now, but oh my God, she's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Who loves Disneyland? I've never been to Disneyland, only Disney World.
I have Disneyland tattooed on my leg.
Really? Can we see that?
I mean, it's funny actually that you say that because I don't have shorts on, but I do have Disney pants on. So, you know.
That's great. What do you think of Greta, Environmental Girl?
But you know the young girl that there was like a bunch of memes about her. If you don't know who she is,
Oh my God, they're gonna attack me for that too. Because I guess they, someone just said a minute ago, literally, it's been all over the internet. Great. I haven't been on the internet. Like, this is the first time I've been on Instagram, like, more than 5 minutes, because I have a business page on Instagram. So if you see me on, usually it's me responding to customers or like talking about business. But I haven't like just surfed Google in days. So again, I don't understand the animosity.
Disney reopened in July. Well, I have a flight credit because I have 2 flight credits. I had 2 flights booked to the US this year, and with coronavirus, they were both canceled. So I have flight credits, and I will probably come back to Disney at some point, guys. I promise I will do that because I need a Dole Whip more than I can say. I'm embarrassed of how badly I need a Dole Whip right now.
A what?
A Dole Whip is like a pineapple soft serve that they sell at Disney at the Tiki Room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't drink. I don't know the names of drinks. I know what a blue
it's not alcoholic. It's just like a
okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about Trump called COVID the China? But I don't talk about politics online. Do you?
I mean, not really. No. I'm not American, so I try to stay away from
that. Yeah, I don't talk about religion or politics. I learned my lesson very early on. How do y'all afford 3 weeks of hotels internationally? Airbnb?
I stay at hostels when I travel.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you shop smart, you can get, like, when I went to Colombia, I rented a whole apartment. I wasn't even in a hotel.
I stay at a hostel in Thailand, and it's $11 a night. So that's how I afford it.
Someone said, have I been back to Colombia? I haven't been back to Colombia since I filmed. I went to Colombia like 5 times that year. Well, like within 2 years. But the last time I went was I haven't traveled really at all. I've been working. That's all I do. Do you ever miss Jennifer? Tim, I still talk to Jennifer. Tim, please do more lives. I need this tonight. Thank you. Again, I've just been very busy. I like doing lives, especially it was great that Erika jumped in tonight because it makes it easier. It's difficult just to be on a phone for an hour just talking to yourself, reading comments. So when you have somebody else in the chat, it's a lot easier. Do you guys watch The Witcher? I tried. Like, they ruined that by saying that it was the next Game of Thrones.
Sorry, I'm just like reading some of these comments.
It's okay. We'll just pretend like you commented. Erika, they want to go backpacking with you in Thailand. Tim, you're cute.
Come volunteer with me, guys. We always need people at the park. And if you can't come and volunteer and you have any spare money at all, please message me and I'll send you the link to donate to the dogs because I am very passionate about them.
Help her out with the dogs. Best behind the scenes 90 days stuff. We can't really talk about behind the scenes stuff. Did I peep Jennifer get a gun from you? No, they are not allowed to own guns in Colombia, and I don't have an export license to send a gun to Colombia.
Erika, would you date a butch woman? Yes, I have before.
Tim, what type of stuff do you do to firearms? Engraving, gold plating, nickel plating, polishing, cosmetic stuff. Basically bedazzling for guns. Never seen Game of Thrones? You should die now. Like, if you have never seen Game of Thrones, you have missed out. Go watch it. It's phenomenal. Tim, can you raise the camera? I'm so sorry. My hand is getting tired. Erika, would you be open to being a guest on my YouTube channel?
I don't know if I can. I'm sorry.
She can't. I'll go ahead and tell you that you can't. She can't. Unfortunately, they don't let us do things like that. What will people benefit from getting these guns just out of interest? I deal with collectors and investors mostly. That's mostly my clients. Would you do a zipper for me? Yes. Message me on my business account at Gringo Guns on Instagram.
Where are your extensions? They're not in right now. My hair is short today.
I need a custom knife made.
So I'm like, I'm a mess. I haven't showered. I've been like asleep for most of the day.
Dude, Game of Thrones is a really good show to watch right now if you're bored because it's long to get through all eight seasons. If you've ever seen Lost, like Lost is really long. There's so many episodes and they're so long. Okay, everybody asking me about doing knives and lighters and stuff. If you want something done, message at Gringo Guns because if you send it to my personal Instagram, I literally still get like 100 messages a day and it'll get lost or I won't get to it. So send it to the business account and I'll read it. Shut up, Tim. That sounded a little aggressive. Bye-bye. Do yourself a favor and never watch season 8. No, that's not fair. The first 4 episodes in season 8 were pretty good. Have you watched Tiger King? I have. Have you, Erika?
Carol Baskin, yeah.
You know, I really think Tiger King was a phase. Like, it got released right when COVID got serious here in the United States and people were all at home, like, freaking out. Now it just kind of died. Like, nobody gives a fuck about the Tiger King anymore. Like, that dude's going to not be famous by the time he gets out of jail.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to sit silent for 3 minutes. Erika, fill the time because everybody is interested in you and they want you to talk. So I'm just going to, like, listen.
Well, I'm actually going to head off because I am going to go. I have to go to the studio with Tash. We are going to do some earrings and I think we're going to decorate a silver leather jacket, I think. Well,
thank you very much for joining us. Do you have any idea when you will be putting more products up for sale on Etsy?
Probably next week, I would say.
Hey, Erika looks bored from Tim. She probably is. We've been doing this chat for a fucking hour and a half. Like, come on. I'm bored of me at this point. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, it is mentally exhausting to talk this long. You know, like, try filming for 15 hours talking. It's like, by the end of the day, you feel like a train hit you.
Do a live later with Tash. Okay, I will go live with Tash.
And Erika and I will do another live at some point in the future, probably after the tell-all when the things are all out, and then we can talk without having to be so careful.
Yeah.
But I'm like, love you, Erika. Thank you very much for coming on. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Have a good night.
Bye. See ya.
Bye-bye. All right. Now, let me see if I can get one more person in real quick. Because I saw that they were back in. Hold on, let me see if I can find them. Veronica, where are you? Join my chat. I can't find you for some reason. Or maybe she's not camera ready and she doesn't want to be in. Yeah. Veronica, do you want to join the chat or not? Nah, I don't try to serve shade, but it's just like, you know, come on, guys, like, let's just, can you and Veronica just date again? No. We're like brother and sister now. My YouTube channel, So I started it off like I do a lot of Call of Duty zombies. That's like one of my favorite things to do because I'm 5 years old at heart and I still play video games. But now it's kind of evolved into a zombies channel. I do movie reviews. Like I did a memorial for the reality star that just killed herself. Because I thought that was sad. It kind of hit home, and you know, it's a newer channel, so we're doing, you know, a lot of zombie themed stuff, horror movie stuff. You know, some of you may enjoy it, some of you may not, but just subscribing to the channel, whether you like it or not, helps me out. So that's why I'm asking. Please do that for me. It will help me out a lot. Also do movie trivia in some of the videos, and if you're the first person to comment all the names of the movies that I use in the video, then you win a prize, which is mailed to you. So even if you don't like the content, you may like playing a game, and if you're good at movie trivia, then you might can win some cool stuff. Eat my shorts, Tim. No excuse for a wig. I don't know. Well, Veronica was in here. I don't know if she left or not, but yeah, I don't want to keep talking about the YouTube channel, but the link is in my bio. On the Instagram bio, literally, there's a link. It takes you straight to my channel. You click that, you hit subscribe, done. 2 clicks takes you 5 seconds. Thank you very much, guys, so much. Like that, it's so important to me because it's with my best friend, and I owe him so much. So, the dog, I don't know where he went. Wear your eye mask, Tim. I wear them at night usually. Like when I get in bed, I put them on, and I usually just fall asleep with them on, and that way, like by the time I wake up, they're like glued to my face, but all that chemical that's in it soaked into my skin, and then I get really good results. Tell all this weekend, yes, you guys do not want to miss it. What inspired the name of your company, Gringo Guns? It's a long story, but I was traveling a lot to South America, and a nickname started being the Gringo, El Gringo, because I was always the only American in the group of people that I was with. And then I started having a lot of clients that were from Central America, like Mexicans that had moved here, Hondurans that had moved here. So I called it Gringo Guns. Definitely make a beauty line. Yeah, we've got the beauty line collaboration with Beauty Kitchen coming out in the next week or so. I am 6 feet tall. I do still have the same car. I have not seen that car since I got back from shooting B90 in Colombia. When I got back from Colombia from filming, the check engine light came on in the car. It needed to pass inspection because in North Carolina we have a state inspection and you have to pass a test. It's another way for the state to make money. I took the car in, and they've had it ever since. They've rebuilt half the engine by this point. Now they're telling me it's having a transmission problem. I've spent $10,000 already, and it's still not fixed. So I don't really love the car right now. Thank you very much for saying that I subscribed. Do you do meet and greets? No, I tried to do a couple, and my bosses weren't fans of that, so it kind of got shut down. So thank you very much that you love my eyes. I appreciate that. Somebody said something about Dean. I have to scroll back up. Never been to Ohio. It is past my bedtime, yes. Dean says he tried to apologize to you for his comments about you on Pillow Talk. Is that true? Well, Dean didn't say anything about me on Pillow Talk. That story got very misconstrued. Dean went on a podcast, that Dominic Natty podcast. I don't fucking know who it was. Some guy I've never heard of, and he said the comments there. I would never be upset at a 90-day person for making comments on Pillow Talk because that's their job. It's a show about making fun of the cast, which now I do. So that would be a bit of a hypocrite to then be mad at somebody. But when you go out on a personal level and make comments about a coworker, which we are coworkers, believe it or not, that's a little bit more personal. But again, the whole Tim and Dean thing is over and done with and buried. So, like I addressed that earlier in the chat. Tariq posted something, I don't know, earlier this week that was in the media that literally said that like him and Dean parting ways on Pillow Talk was a decision they made, had nothing to do with me and Veronica. So for all those of you that hated me for taking your beloved Dean and Erika, it wasn't my fault. I'm sorry. Your gun work would be valued here in Kentucky. I sell guns in Kentucky. I sell guns all over the United States, everywhere but California. California is just a different world with guns. I do not know why they left the show, and even if I did, to be honest, I wouldn't say it because that's personal family business. There's got to be a line drawn with, even though your life is on TV, you still got to be able to have some privacy. It's none of my business. And I don't know. I hope that whatever drama is going on between them, they can fix, though, because family's first. Thank you guys very much. Hey, Calcitin223. You should do a live with Nikki Bella. I don't know who that is. Are you a 420 supporter? Yes. I don't smoke, but more power to the people that do. Tim, do you know? Yeah, I know Caesar. I talk to him at least once a week. Tim, reality TV is not all reality. I have been. Reality TV is too. Exactly. Reality TV is entertainment. And that's a very smart sentence you just typed, but a lot of people don't realize that. A lot of people think that it actually... I had people writing me when my season was airing. I've said this many times. Telling me, oh my God, that girl is so wrong for you. You need to leave Colombia. They literally were watching the show as if it was real time. I had been home for 6 months. So again, a lot of people don't understand the concept that even though it's reality TV and it's not scripted, it's still TV. So will you return for another season like Darcy? Who the fuck knows? You never know what's going to happen. You're Nikki Bella and can't spell your name. You're Nikki Bella and can't spell your name. I don't know who Nikki Bella is. Dean left Pillow Talk. Yeah, I don't really know anything about Dean and Tariq other than what's been published in the media. I think Veronica left. I was going to jump on with her real quick just because, again, she's in Miami, and I just wanted to check on her because, it sucks. Her grandmother's dying. It's her last living grandparent. I know that's tough. I hope you continue to do Pillow Talk. So tell TLC that you want me and Veronica on Pillow Talk. That's the best thing you guys can do is at TLC, tag TLC, and be like, yo, we want Tim and Veronica on Pillow Talk. That actually works. If enough of you do that, it'll help us stay on Pillow Talk. Who's your favorite cast member? I don't know. Veronica is pretty, and she's very funny. If you guys only got to see the unedited Pillow Talk, Veronica and I are a lot more funny than they show on TV because me and Veronica are very crass, and they would have to edit too much, and a lot of the content we say is not for a TLC show. If we had an MTV show, oh my God, we could run wild with it because, we literally make each other cry while we're filming from laughing so hard at some of the shit we come up with, but they can't use most of it because it's a vanilla show. So I'm not dating Veronica, no. You like Veronica's dog? It's actually Chloe's dog. I got Chloe the dog for Christmas. But we share the dog as a family. I have the dog now. So I need your own show, the both of you. Yeah, when we were together, our friends used to tell us all the time when we would throw parties that Veronica and I should have a reality show. If you guys heard some of the stories that happened to me and Veronica when we were a couple, amazing stuff that you can't make up. I applauded you working on the farm with Jennifer's dad. I need to go back and watch my season of Before the 90s. There's so much, it's like a blur. Even when it was live, so much shit was going on. The show was so big, and I just don't even remember half of what was on. Have you met any famous people since being on TV? Yeah, but I had met a lot of famous people before I was on TV because I used to be a writer for a movie website, and I used to interview a lot of people. And Veronica and I used to go promote the website, and we would get to hang out with a lot of not big movie stars, but notable people that you would recognize. So, if you've ever seen Scary Movie, Officer Doofy, that guy, he used to live right down the street from me and Veronica. So, like, I know him. Dave Sheridan's his name. He's out in LA now filming a movie with Danny Trejo. But he lived, like, a mile down the street. So, who is someone you would like to film with? Well, I would say Philip Seymour Hoffman. He was my favorite actor, but he's dead now. But Tom Sizemore, he should be dead. I mean, he's a drug addict from hell, but he's one of my favorite actors. And I actually, I'll tell you guys a story. This is a fucking true story. The day TLC called me and said, congratulations, you're selected as a cast member of Before the 90 Days Season 3. I picked up the phone to call my mom and tell her, and my phone was ringing from Instagram, and it was Tom Sizemore calling me. I sent him a message about doing some work, because at the time I was doing some social media managing, and he actually called me, and I picked up the phone. I was like, this is the luckiest day ever. Like, I just got a TV show, and now my favorite actor, and it was him. Like, I picked up the phone, and it was fucking Tom Sizemore. And he was driving down the interstate in like LA or something, and we talked about his social media a little bit. And I talked to him again a few months later in text, and he was like, yeah, we should do an Instagram live video together, but we never did. So I thought that you were nervous. What impressed me was that you were not just in it to get in the sack with her. I have a lot of respect for you. Yeah, guys, again, you know, it still amazes me how much people talk about did not have sex with Jennifer as being what they remember from my story. It's TV. It's TV, remember that. The emphasis on sex every day, and Jennifer didn't care that much about having sex, I promise you. Like, she's a hot girl. I'm sure any guy she wants will have sex with her. It's TV. So again, don't just remember that when you're watching the show. It's TV. Is the show staged at all? No. Yeah, that, someone said this the other day, and I agree with them. If I had gone to Colombia and been like, I'm banging this chick day one, I would have been an asshole. If I didn't have sex with her, I'm an asshole. There was just no way for me to win. I was very respectful to Jennifer. I was very respectful to her. I took very good care of her while I was there. I was very kind to her family, to her daughter. I was a gentleman. And yet, for some reason, I got more hate than some of the guys that actually go on the show and act like assholes. And I'll never understand that. And there's a lot of people that don't understand it. In fact, I read a thread the other day that Veronica sent me that was like, oh, some people actually said some nice things about you. And someone said that. They were like, he got more hate than almost any man in 90-day history, but you can't find anything wrong with the guy. He was super nice. The only thing he did was didn't want to ride a swing and didn't give a fuck about parrots. And they were right. I was super nice. So again, I don't know why people hated me so badly. I'll never understand it. But again, it is what it is. It really doesn't bother me. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina. But, I don't want to talk shit about Jennifer. Again, it's not my place to talk shit about an ex. Live in Charlotte too. Love you on Pillow Talk. Where is your shop? I want to come get some stuff. I don't have a shop. I am an online seller. So I don't have like a retail location. I should, but I don't. Tim, if you would have slept with her on the first night, you would have gotten hate. Yeah, it's again, Mary fucking Poppins gets hate off that show. But I got a lot of hate though for the no sex part. Now, when I went to Colombia, I was still kind of in healing mode from my last relationship. And to be honest with you, to be fair, I wasn't 100% ready to date yet. I didn't realize that at the time. It's not like I knew that and I led Jennifer on. But going to Colombia, of all places, when my ex that I was really in love with was from Colombia and was the first person that ever took me to Colombia, being in Colombia brought back a lot of memories that I didn't anticipate having. So you can imagine it was tough. It was tough for me. And then I hadn't heard from my ex in like a year or almost maybe 8 months. And that shit really happened. Like, that wasn't set up for TV. All of a sudden, out of the blue, I got a text message from her. And then that really fucked me up because I'm like, oh my God, what does she want? Like, I haven't heard from her. So you got to really put yourself into people's shoes. I mean, I wasn't there with malintent, but you know, again, I was heartbroken. Like, I lost a lot from that relationship. Not just the relationship, but I got into like a pretty deep depression afterwards. I neglected my business. I ran through a lot of money. So I was having to recover financially. I was having to recover with my heart, all this shit. And then, like, all of a sudden, you're in Colombia with 20 strangers walking around with cameras. And yeah, it's weird. You know, I don't know another word for it other than weird. Not making excuses. I mean, I'm not perfect. You know, I'm sure I could have handled some of those things better. But remember, they film a lot, and the emphasis on the sex was more emphasized, I think, for television than it was actually on the trip. You know, nothing is fake, but what they decide to show you can make you think that something is more important than it actually is. Because if you keep seeing it every episode that like it's an issue and that it's coming up, then you're thinking, oh, that's all that they're talking about. When in fact, that's 5 minutes of a 12-hour day of shooting. You know what I mean? So I never wanted to blame editing for my story. It's not that. I mean, listen, you can be the most interesting person in the world, and you're still not interesting enough for a TV show if your life is not edited. Like, if you just filmed me 10 hours a day, you'd be bored out of your fucking mind watching that. Like, I hate when people say, oh my God, like, the show is fake and it's edited. Of course it's edited. Like, there is no one person that literally just waking up, having breakfast, flipping through Google, getting on their Facebook. That shit is boring. I mean, nobody is that interesting. So again, shows have to be edited. It's not a manipulation tactic from the TV show. It's just that, again, none of you would watch it if it were not edited to be a story. So again, I mean, you know, just take it in strides. I'm glad that some of you saw me as a gentleman. Yes, they like someone to have sex so they can talk that way. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't understand the infatuation. You got to see so many other 90-day couples have sex on night one. So it doesn't hurt you to see one couple that didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it. I really just will never understand why that was so important to everybody. But, you know, to each their own. Does TLC pay good? Now, come on. You know I can't talk about that. So now I had to Google who he is. I don't understand why he was on the show. He was just a brother of a cast member. He was on the show. He went to the Philippines with his brother to go meet Hazel, I think is her name. Yeah. I am a straight shooter. You're right. Love Darcy. I play drums when I'm asked to be. Like, if somebody needs a fill-in or there's a charity thing or something and they want me to show up there just so they can say, you know, a 90-day person is there or something, I do. But I don't have time. I wish I did. I love playing. But I don't have time. Yeah, it's funny because now if I ever make a comment about like, oh yeah, like that girl's so hot, I'd love to have sex with her, people are always like, I mean, Jennifer was hot, you didn't have sex with her, so we know you wouldn't have sex. Like, now people think that I'm not a normal man, that like I don't like sex, I don't find women attractive. It's so funny to me that now, because of that show, I'm never allowed to talk about wanting to have sex without someone saying, oh, well, you know, we know you, and we know you don't, you know, want to have sex with beautiful women. I mean, again, like, it's crazy. All right. So I don't know how long this has been going, but I'm tired. You like the scruff? Yeah, it's laziness. It's not a look. I do not have plans for my birthday. What plans can I make? You know what I mean? We're still like, I think we just stage 2 of reopening just happened this past Friday, but there's still really nothing going on. Never been to the Netherlands. No. Are you and Jen still together? uh, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate it so much. Guys, please, I'm going to ask you one more time, not trying to be annoying. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I'm focused on right now. Is I just want to get some subscribers and go through some of the videos and just watch them, and maybe you'll like it because I talk during them. And even if it's a video game and you're not a gamer, I tell stories and, like, you know, we talk and make jokes and shit. Leave it playing in the background like it's a podcast, because I gotta hit like 4,000 hours of views before I can monetize too. The YouTube channel is really important to me because, like I said, it's a thing with my friend, and I really want it to be successful. So if any of you guys would do that, I would really appreciate it. Seriously, from the bottom of my fucking heart, man. Like, just subscribe and, you know, throw a like. If you hit the thumbs up on videos, it like helps YouTube put them higher in the searches, and it gets more people to come. So I would certainly appreciate it, guys, really. And thank you so much, guys, for those of you that joined and sat here. I feel like this has been 2 hours. It is Tim Malcolm. Yes, somebody just typed it. The link is in my bio on Instagram. If you go to my Instagram page, just click on the link, and it'll take you straight to my YouTube page, and the subscribe button is right there. It takes 5 seconds. I would certainly appreciate it. I will not forget those who were there for me in the beginning. My YouTube is Tim Malcolm, Malcolm. Everybody always leaves out that second L. It's like Malcolm X, Tim Malcolm. Thank you for those of you that stick up for me in Facebook groups. Thank you for those of you that went and subscribed. Love you guys so much. Stay safe. Wash your fucking hands. Good night.